Hey, what's up guys and gals? Welcome back to Hub City Drones. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by and checking out my videos. I really do appreciate it. Remember, hit that subscribe and that notify button for me so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Today I'm going to review a drone that is made specifically for kids, and it's Loolinn's X26 mini drone. This is a great drone for kids. I wanted to do one for the kids so you guys can see it. If you have a son or daughter or grandkid like I do that's always wanting to fly your drones, this is a great drone for them to start learning on. It's made for flying indoors. The blades are completely enclosed so the little fingers can't get to it. Best feature on this thing though, obstacle avoidance. That's right, they can't run it into anything in the house, including mom. It will just stop and back itself up when it gets close to it. I can't wait to try that feature out. It even does a couple of tricks. The price, not too bad, $59.99 on Amazon right now. But there is a 10% off coupon, so you're getting it for right around 50 bucks, I believe, somewhere right around there. Still think this is a great drone for kids. We're going to unbox it. I'll show you everything you get with it. We'll set it up, which that ain't much to do to set it up. It's pretty much just a gyro calibration to set it up. Then we're going to put it up in my drone arena, or as my wife likes to call it, her living room. And we're going to see how well the obstacle avoidance works. I really hope it works good too. Let's go get started and check this little dude out. All right, guys, let's unbox this little dude and see what we got. It's the Loolinn X26 4-channel pressure fixed position hovering drone. Here is the box it comes in. Some of the features here, logo here. Everything that's in the box is on the side. That's it. Pretty much it. Cool box too, because it's a magnetic box. Here we go. Ready? Some tissue on the top. Very cool. So right off the top here, we have 4 bright yellow spare propellers and 1 propeller removal tool. Yes, you know, it's a Phillips head screwdriver. Fluorescent orange Phillips head screwdriver too. Here's the drone. Wow, it's cool. It's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. Cool. It feels pretty good. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It's actually really strong. Wow, I'm surprised. That is absolutely really cool. I like how the blades are completely enclosed. Again, perfect for a kid. They can't get their fingers in there. My fat ass fingers won't fit anyway, but it'd be hard for them to get their fingers in there. So really, it really is geared and made for kids. You can tell already just by looking at it. Even the bottom is somewhat protected. You get 4 spare propellers, but you probably will never have to use them. But if you do, you have them. As protected as these propellers are, I can't see them getting damaged. It'd be really hard to damage them. So it has 4 LED lights on it. I believe they're red and green. And 4 obstacle avoidance system in here. All 4 obstacle avoidance. So it's 4-way directional obstacle avoidance. Now, the obstacle avoidance only works in speed 1. If you put it in speed 2, it won't work. It can't detect the wall or the person or the dog or cat or anything like that quick enough because it's going too fast. So it will only work in speed 1. But when we put this thing up to test flight, we're going to see just how good the obstacle avoidance works. It is an infrared obstacle avoidance, so it's not like a laser sensor or anything like that. So you want to make sure you're in a well-lit room for it to work well. The lower the light, the harder it's going to be for those sensors to work. Your power button is right here. It's hard to see it, and it's really hard to determine what is the front and back on this drone, but there is a way to do it. So I'll turn it on. I think there's a battery in it already. Oh, there is. Look. That's cool. You got green LEDs there, and they highlight the propeller. Red in the front. That's cool. You just heard me say it. So the red LEDs is the front of the drone and the green is the rear of the drone. Or you can do it by the power button. The power button is in the back of the drone. It can get confusing when you go to take it off because you really can't tell front from back. But that's how you tell, just like that. and you just press it again and it will shut off. Now on the bottom is your battery compartment, and there's just a little clip right here, and you just open it up and then slide this open, and that's where your battery comes. Now it does come with 3 batteries, so when you first open it, guys, if you only see 2 batteries, don't freak out. The 3rd battery is actually in the drone already. They're not real hard to put in. It takes a little bit of finesse and finagling, but you can get it in there. The little fingers can probably do it even easier. My fat fingers made it really hard for me to get it in there. And then you just kind of push this closed and just clip it back on, and it's in there. It's in there really good too. Very cool. All right, so let's see what we have here. Oh, well, let's just go to this since it's sitting right here on the bottom of the box. That is one thick-ass manual, you guys. Look how thick that thing is. It's got to be in some different languages, right? Yeah, it is in a bunch of different languages. But it's your manual. I know it's a toy drone, and I know this is for kids. But read the manual top to bottom so you know everything, how the drone works, what it does, how everything works on it. It will tell you in the manual as well about the obstacle avoidance not working in high speed, all that other stuff. Sit down with your kid, educate them, have them go through the manual with you. It's really fun to do with them, and it gives them a sense that they're doing something right, you know? It's really well detailed. I don't know if there's a glare and you can see it, but it's got great illustrations. The wording is pretty decent size for a manual this small, and just everything you need. It even has the parts, accessories, so if you want to order more parts for it, you can. This really is cool. It has an exploded view of this drone, which I have $500-600 drones that don't have this kind of a picture in the manual. This is really cool. Tells you the motors, all that other good stuff. The size of the motor, it's an 07. The batteries are 3.8 volt, 700 mAh battery. But all that good stuff in there. Remember, don't be a drone dummy. Read your manual top to bottom. All right, let's get in here and see what we got here. All right, here is our controller. One controller with some bumpers on it. Don't fly with those on. That probably wouldn't work very well. Decent sized controller, perfect for little hands though. Nice joysticks on it. There really isn't much to this controller at all, to be honest with you. So you have your left, this is again will be your descend and descend. If you press the joystick in, this is how you trim the drone. This isn't a GPS drone, so it's going to drift on you. The kids may have a little harder of a time trimming it, but with a little practice, I think they can do it. It's not real hard. You just push this left one down. Here, click there, you push it in, and you just tap this joystick in the opposite direction the drone is drifting. So if it's drifting forward, tap it backwards. If it's drifting left, tap it to the right, all that other good stuff. And that will fix the drifting on the drone. It won't be perfect, but it'll fix it perfect enough to fly it. Then you have your forward and backwards. Now, if you long press this one, which I'm not a fan of these being on the joystick, because when you're getting into it and you're going around and you can sometimes press it in on accident, this activates the headless mode if you long press it. So if you press it in and hold it, it puts you in headless mode. If you short press it, this changes the speed on the drone. It's a 2-speed, which is pretty cool. And you just 1 and 2, you're in speed 2. On the top, you have your auto takeoff and land button. You have your 3D stunt button, which is really cool. You just tap this, hold it in, and take this joystick and tap it in the direction you want the drone to flip, and it will flip. It does a 360-degree flip. It's really cool. They call it a 3D stunt button, but it does it, and it's really cool. I'll show you when we test fly. I'm definitely going to do the flip because it's really, really cool. So it does take 4 AA batteries, and your power switch is here. You turn it on, and we'll power on the drone here. Where's my power button at? See, I had it backwards. So we'll power it on. Now to pair the two, it's really easy. It's just the left joystick up and back. Like any normal drone, you have to pair the controller to. That's normally how they go, up and back. The lights quit. That's it. You're paired. And you're pretty much ready to go. So we'll set him aside here for a minute. I want to get into this stuff here. There's a box of goodies in here. If I can get it out. Oh, here it comes. What do we got? Hey. All right, let's check it out. See what we have in here. Oh, so it's a boxed bag of goodies. It's really well packaged. I'm impressed with the packaging so far. All right, let's dump this out and see what we got here. So this is where our other two batteries are. So again, they are a 700 mAh mini drone engine. You get 3 of them. They're 3.8 volt, 90 minutes per battery to charge, and each battery will give you 10 minutes of flight time. So what's really cool, they didn't send 3, but you do get 2 chargers to charge them, 2 charging cables. You can use a 5 volt 2 amp charger box like the one you plug your cell phone in, or you can plug it into a USB port on your computer. It's going to take a little longer to charge it that way, I think, but anyway, you can use your charger box from your cell phone. 90 minutes, what's that, about an hour and a half to charge it, and you get 10 minutes per battery. So with 3 of them, you get 30 minutes, which is pretty cool. Fly one, go pop the battery on the charger real quick, continue flying. By the time you're done, you won't have to wait long at all. So not bad. You get 2 of them. If I remember right, there is a little LED light on here that will let you know it's charging, and it will either turn off or stay solid when the battery is fully charged. That's pretty much that. So we'll pop these back in here real quick. It's cool they send 2 chargers. Normally you get 1 and you have to charge all your batteries with 1 cable. And you do have to use this USB cable to charge your batteries because it has that special connector on the end. So you can't charge all 3 at the same time. But I'm sure if you reached out to the company, emailed them or whatever, they could probably sell you another charging cable, I would imagine. So we'll have to check into that, and I'll let you know later. All right, so now we have it paired. So we did the joystick, we paired it. So now, not GPS, so there's no compass calibration, but you do have to calibrate the gyros, and this just helps the hover and all that other good stuff. Really easy to do. You just take both joysticks down and to the right. So like this, and you'll see these lights will blink really quick. So down and to the right, there they go. That's it. Did you see it? Watch again. Here we go. One more time. They're calibrated. Now to unlock the motors, you can take both joysticks and down and in, and it'll unlock the motors. And let's start this dude up and see what it sounds like. Here we go. Down and in. Come on. Hey, why aren't you doing it? It didn't do it. There it goes. I was doing something wrong. So if you didn't see what I did, you can down and in. We'll start the motors. And then you can also push this left joystick up once and let it go. And that will unlock the motors too. You can hear it's not brushless motors naturally. It's just too small of a drone to pop a brushless motor on there. But they sound pretty damn strong. And to stop it, down and in, turns them off. That's pretty much it. You're set up. There's no app for this drone. Again, this really is a great drone for kids to start learning on. They can't run into anything. They don't have to freak out about it. They can actually just fly it and relax about it and have fun and learn how all the controls work and all that other good stuff. I really like this drone for kids. This will make a great Christmas gift this year. Grandson. Yes. That's it. Let's go put it up in the air and check it out. We'll see how the obstacle avoidance works. We'll do the flip, see how it flies. We'll trim it all out. Let's go do it. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to test fly the Loolinn X26. This is the drone with the obstacle avoidance. We're going to try it out. I'll do the flip. We'll check out the obstacle avoidance. One thing you need to remember on this drone again, guys, the obstacle avoidance only works in speed 1 or low. And the flip will only work in speed 2 or high speed. So I will switch the speeds to show them to you, and we'll check them all out and see how they work. Here we go. Unlock the motors. Up he goes. He's pretty loud. Sounds like your typical mini drone. He flies really good. The controllers are super responsive, so that's good. There's no delay in it, and he banks pretty good. So I'm going to the right and to the left, and I'll stop him and he goes right back. So that's really cool. So let's see here. Let's get him in speed 1 and we'll check out the obstacle avoidance, and I'll get him over here, and I'm just going to run him into the wall and we'll see if he stops or not. So here we go. And there you go. I had the joystick completely floored and he stopped. So that was super cool. Let's see if he does it here. And back he comes. So the obstacle avoidance works pretty damn good. I'm surprised. That's really cool. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put him in speed 2. Here we go. And we're going to do the flip. So now on the flip, you just push the flip button in. You got to hold it in and then tap that right joystick in the direction you want him to flip. And I'll do a forward flip here and we'll check it out. So here we go. Ready? Very cool. I like the LED lights. They give it a really cool effect. So let's do one more flip onto the side. And he doesn't hit the ground. And I didn't have him up that high. So that's pretty cool. So again, this is speed 2. Very easy to control. Put him back in speed 1. And there we go. Nice cruising speed. That's a really good speed for kids to practice on too. It's not too fast. And again, that's perfect for the obstacle avoidance because it works. Let's see if it works again. Here we go. Ha! Look at that. Didn't break any of my wife's collectibles, so it's awesome.
Will it work on a person?
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try it out on my cameraman because he wants to know if it works on a person. And it's supposed to, but I'm going to fly it into his chest so I don't take his eyeballs out in case it doesn't work.
Right in the bread basket.
And we'll see if it works. Ah! And there it went. So very cool. Absolutely safe for the kids to fly. I like it. We'll get him back over here and I'll hit the 1 key land and we'll land him. And I'll give you my final thoughts on the Loolinn X26. Here we go. Nice landing. Cool. We'll wrap it up. I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts. All right, time for my final thoughts on the X26 by Loolinn. This really is a great starter drone for kids. It was super easy to fly. I was really impressed at how well the obstacle avoidance worked on it. It did the flip. It stayed up in the air. All around great drone. I'm definitely going to give it 5 stars. I would absolutely recommend this drone for kids. Go get them one. I'll put the link in the description. Now that I've flown it and seen how well it did fly, that $59.99 price point is actually spot on, to be honest with you. And now the 10% off coupon is still there, so go get it while it's there. 50 bucks. Go get your kids one. Hell, go get 2 of them. Fly around the house. Have a ton of fun with the kids. That's going to do it for this video, you guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe and that notify button for me. Stay safe out there, have fun, and don't be a drone dummy.